So I'm going to stir the flour. This is a favorite thing that Yaya taught us how to make. And we need flour in there first, 2 cups of flour. I stirred it to lighten it. And then I stick this in. This is the 1 cup. And I level it off with a knife. So here's 1 cup.
So will be nice and flat?
Yes. We want it to, so we know we have exactly 1 cup. So we have
It's a little
2 cups of,
still.
just a little. Let's see, still in that little hole there. So we have 2 cups of flour here.
2.
And then to that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt.
Salt is a quality thing that we can make salt of.
Salt gives it seasoning. We don't taste it really salty. Now I'm going to level it off with my finger so it's kind of flat. So we know that the whole spoon is full of salt. This is a teaspoon. So we're going to dump that in there. Okay. Now you can start mixing right now, and then in a minute Corey's going to mix. So just stir it around. The next thing we need to do is fix up our liquid. Stir that in pretty well. We're going to mix up our liquids. While you're stirring that, I'm going to get a cup full of water.
Lena, are you helping over there? Aha. Yeah. Okay. Corey's turn to stir now.
Okay, Corey, you want to take and finish stirring? Want the salt mixed in really well. There you go. Stir that in. Now, I'm going to fix my liquids, and my liquids are 1 cup of water. We're going to dump that in. And then 1/4 cup of olive oil. Olive oil is an oil used oftentimes in Greece. And while this is not really a Greek recipe, Yaya, who is Greek, is the one who...
What is Greece?
Greece is a country. It's across the ocean. Let's get a little bit more in there. Okay. So this is going to make it tasty. So we have 2 liquids, olive oil and water, and we're dumping it together. Now we don't really need to mix that too much, but do you notice, this is a science lesson. Do you notice something about the oil and water? Do they mix?
Yeah.
Don't you see blobs of oil in there? They mix when you stir them up, but then they separate again. So oil and water, and if we poured oil on top of water, there would be a layer of oil on the top because it's lighter and it floats on the top. So we have our dry ingredients and we have our wet ingredients. Now we're going to mix them together and make a dough that's sort of like a biscuit dough. So,
and I'm ready for that. I'm going to practice a little what?
Okay. Now, you want to dump it in? Dump? Okay, Corey, you dump the rest? Dump the whole thing in. Excellent. Alright. Now, we're going to take the spoon and we're going to start stirring this up. Alright, you want to stir a little bit and then Ian can stir some. That's it. Hold on to the bowl. That's excellent. Okay, it's getting stiff, isn't it?
Let me have.
Okay, hold on to the bowl. That's it. It's getting very stiff. Now we know that it has enough flour in it when it starts to come away from the edge of the bowl.
Scraping off some
That's right. Scrape off the edges. Excellent. I think you boys have cooked before. Have you been cooking with Daddy and Mommy?
Well, we've been making banana bread.
That's right. For breakfast. That's excellent. Okay, let me take it back and I'm going to put a little bit more flour in it. Can you see it's not quite coming from the side, is it? It's still rather sticky looking. So I'm going to take a little bit of flour.
It's too hard for me. Now it's your turn, Grammy, again.
Yes, I'm going to do this because, see, it's starting to come away. Can you see? It's starting to come away. I'm going to give it a little bit more. Can you see there?
Wow, it looks like a conch.
It's going to look like a great big biscuit. See how it's sticky? But it's making a nice ball, so a little bit more. So I haven't really put in like a half a cup, but I put in a fair amount. Now, we're going to be rolling these out, so we have to have flour on the table. So roll it out.
I will.
And we're going to do this in 2 batches just because I can only fit so much in the oven at a time. So I'm going to make 5 for now. So I'll divide it in half. I'll have 2 balls. And the first ball we'll make 5 for now, and then after we bake the others.
Do we need to flatten it?
We will in a minute. Don't put your hands in it right yet. Okay? Because it's going to take more flour. Okay, see that I've sprinkled some flour over the top?
And put some more on the table.
Now, yes, we will in a minute. I'm going to get some of this worked in so that it's not so sticky. I have to just scrape it up off the table. So, a little more flour.
And the rest?
Okay, I think I've got enough I can cut it in about half. When you cut something in half, how many pieces is it cut into you, remember?
2.
Exactly, very good. Very good. So I'm going to just take my butter knife and I'm going to cut it into 2 pieces, which means it's in half. And I don't want to use a sharp knife because I'll make a cut on Mommy's table. So we're pinching it closed. So we just want to get 2 balls. It's not a special way to do that, but... Okay.
So we're going to make them into real balls?
We're going to make little balls. Each one of these big balls we're going to put into 5 small balls. And then we'll bake 5 in the oven at a time. We have to bake them in the bottom of the oven so they get crispy. So I'm going to set this one aside and get a little pile of flour to sit on. Okay? Now, this one, I've got a lot of gooey on my fingers. You see all that gooey? So I'm trying to wipe it off because I don't want that gooey to go in the little circles we're making. Now
is mine next?
Well, as soon as I give you a little ball, I'm going to show you what to do. We're just going to cut them into, cut them into 5 pieces. See, like 1, 2,
Mrs. 5.
3. I know, I'll cut it a little more. 4. So count those for me. How many pieces?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Now, let's put a little flour on your hands.
Why do we need flour?
Because I'm going to hand you a sticky ball in a minute. You're going to roll this into a sticky ball. Okay? Just dump a little of that flour out. Okay, that was just the flour in your hand. Okay, roll it into a ball.
Roll. Roll.
Okay, you need to put it on the ground. Put it on the table if you need to. Is it still too sticky? Is it? Okay, put it down on the flour on the table and see. Yeah, put it in there. Roll it in the flour a little bit. See, like this. So it looks like a little biscuit. See, watch, Grammy. You can do it at the same time. See, I'm just pressing it down into a little biscuit. And this one I'm pressing down into a little biscuit. This one's kind of a big one. I think that one we'll have to give to Mommy, the big one. And there's a biscuit. Let's see what your biscuits look like. Excellent. It's a little sticky. Let's put a little more flour. A little more flour.
Look at my hand.
Okay, do like this with your hands. Go like this. Rub that sticky off, and then get this out of the way. Get that sticky out of the way, because that makes little pieces in the dough that don't taste as well. You ready to rub your fingers? Get the sticky off?
They're pretty clean.
Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the first one, and then you're going to roll your own little thing, okay? Now, I think I've got enough flour here. Let me move these out of the way. I think I've got enough flour here. I'll take this one. No, that one's yours, wasn't it? I'll take this one then. And I want to roll it into a little circle. And I've got to put flour on the rolling pin. And I start in the middle.
Could I?
I'm going to show you first, and you're going to do one. Roll it to the outside and lift it up. Roll it to the outside, lift it up. See how I'm doing it in different directions? Now, see, it's starting to stick. So what do you think it needs?
Flour.
Exactly. So it's sticking a little bit to my rolling pin. So, and there's a place with no flour. So I'm going to turn that over. And I'm going to try again. Outside, outside. See? Getting a little circle going inside. And do you notice what I'm doing to the rolling pin? You notice that I'm lifting it? I come from the inside to the outside, lift up. Inside to the outside, lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. I'm going to try to lift it one more time because they're sticking, aren't they? Okay, not enough flour in it. I don't know. She's got a little toy thing.
Now she's playing with the pepper.
Okay, I'm going to start that.
10 peppers.
Remember, see how I'm changing directions?
Can I try doing it?
As soon as I'm finished with the rolling pin, because you're going to use the rolling pin.
Could I try?
You're both going to make one, and you may make more than one. So we'll see. Now, I've got to get it bigger. I need to get it about this big. So before that gets too sticky, I'm going to turn that over.
Now it's getting bigger.
Yep.
Because of the rolling.
You know those little plates you guys eat on? We want about as big as that plate.
We don't want them to be too thin, right?
Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, it's got a lot of flour on it, so I'm going to scrape some extra flour off. Now, you can see I grated some cheese up. In a minute, you're going to be grating some, but we're going to use up what we have so far. So this is a new grater, and I use this side, and this is how I did it. I put it down like this, can you see? And when you do that, can you see what happens?
It comes through.
It comes through. Remember how Grammy cut her hand? If you get your finger there on the grater, it cuts your hand, so you have to use your fingers back here. So I think we have enough cheese to start with.
I'm going to try rolling it.
In just a minute you will. Let me see how you do this. Show you how you do this last time.
I'm rolling it like this so I know how to roll the cheese.
Oh, to grate the cheese.
Yeah. So
okay. Now Papa, the last time I made these, Papa talked me into putting a lot of cheese in because Papa loves cheese. And you know what happened to the cheese when I baked it?
What?
It ran out.
Came
out, it oozed out the sides. But you know what? They still tasted good. Now, I'm going to fold it in half, and I don't take it quite to the edge. And I'm going to fold a little piece all the way around. Doesn't have to be special. Are you watching? Because you're going to be doing this with yours in a moment. After you roll it, you're going to be doing this.
I'm rubbing my hands against this so I'm ready to roll the cheese against it.
Now, there's one more thing that I have to do to this cheesy, and that is to take a fork. And I'm going to press it down. Watch this. Press down like this. What do you think that does?
Make it like tape.
It's like tape. That's excellent.
It's like tape.
It holds it down. It pinches it, doesn't it? And it makes it a little bit pretty. So we just go around and use this so it'll stay closed. Instead of using tape, which we wouldn't want to eat tape, would we?
No.
Now, I want to carefully lift this up. That's the cheesy, and I put a little bit of olive oil on the pan, just a little bit, and wiped it off.
My hands are pretty clean.
Okay, now I'm going to, so the little rough things that you rubbed off your hands, I'm going to get them out of the way. Okay, now let me give you some flour. Who's going to go first with the rolling? Okay, and then Corey will do his. Was this one your ball?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah, it's
I
a big
made
one.
that ball.
Now you can start working on yours, you just won't have the rolling pin. Spread this out. Which one was yours? This one? Was this one yours, Corey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm doing kind of like you said.
That's exactly right. Now let's see. You may need a little flour more on the rolling pin, and turn it sideways sometimes and get that direction. Very good. Oh, that's so good. We just needed a little more weight to push it out, but that's beautiful. You need to move it a little closer to you?
I'm sure. I'll let.
It's just hard to reach, isn't it? And we can see it sticking a little bit, so we want to be sure. And we're going to turn the sticky side up, but don't roll it yet. A little more flour on it. And on your rolling pin. Okay, now, do your rolling. Oh, it is so good!
I'm going to roll it a little.
I know, you're doing a better one than I did. I don't know, Corey. You guys are good. You've been practicing with Daddy a lot. But you haven't done the rolling before, have you?
Nope.
No.
And we've never done this.
No, go back and forth this way a little bit because it's getting long and skinny. Go this way. Okay. Beautiful. Towards you again. Come back this way, toward you. Again.
This way?
This way. Can you see that's the smaller side?
I did a little hole in here. I did a little hole in the door.
That's so good. Oh, that is so good. Okay, that looks wonderful.
Now I'll do it.
Now we've got to put the cheese on half of it.
Could I put some
Yes,
cheese?
you are. You're going to put it on. Now you saw how to, don't put it in your, okay.
I'm going to put on
Half of it, not in the middle, in the half. Where you want your half to be, this way? Towards you, just towards you.
I need a roller.
Yeah, you're going to use it next.
No, I'm going to
Don't put it on this side, just all on that side.
put on
It's all going to go together, but this way, well, I think you fix the pop a little bit like cheese. All right. Now, we're going to take this side. Can you lift it up? Pull it towards you? Okay. Excellent. Now, remember how I did with the edge? Pinch it like that. Okay? All the way
I'm
around.
going to do it with the fork.
Oh, well, we have to roll it first.
I'm going to
You mean to roll it first, or can you roll it? No, with the fingers. See what my fingers are doing? Don't press it yet. The fork's going to press it. See, I'm turning it over. A little fold. Now you're ready for the fork. Okay. That's it. Just the tips of it. Well, yeah, like that. Like that. Good. Now go all the way around. You need to stick it in the flour.
Now
There you go. A little too much flour. Okay. That's that much. Okay. Oh, that's so good. Beautiful. That's it.
And we pinch it down like that. We wouldn't want to eat cake, we would have to turn it off. So this pinches it.
Oh, you're going to have your own cooking show, Ian. Maybe one more there? Okay. Now this time, just be sure I can get it up. I'm going to use this. I think it's a little sticky. Okay. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Looks nice. Looks even better than your first one.
It does. It does. Looks wonderful. Okay. Okay. Now Corey's turn. Corey, let me be sure that yours is not sticky underneath. Okay. Let's put some flour down.
Here's a rolling pin.
Okay. Give him
Now put some rolling.
Not the whole thing. Let's just put it. That's too much here. Okay. Now Corey.
I'm going to put a little extra.
All right. Okay, take two hands, Corey. There you go. Whoops. Now don't press hard. Let me get this into a ball for you. Let me show you. Roll it, and you're pressing too hard. Doesn't take any muscle. Now we're going to turn it around. Roll it to you, and roll it away. No muscle. You're used to using muscle. Okay? All right, you try it. Nice! Nice! Wow! That's a beautiful circle, isn't it? Yeah.
Mine looks even better than Grammy's.
Wow. I'm going to stick that in the hole so I can take that can move for some reason.
I'm gonna put a little flour to patch it up. Here, I'll put that a little bit of
Okay, that's too much. That's enough.
Here. That pinches it.
Very nice. Now I'm going to turn it around. Starting to stick just a little bit.
Now I'm going to...
Okay, Corey. A little bit of flour on this and
right
here now, Corey.
Right here.
You ready to roll?
And a little bit of flour right there.
That's right. We'll use that in a minute.
And next we can a bit of roast.
You're just doing wonderful. Now we want it to go in the opposite direction, so I'm going to turn it this way so it stays in a circle. Okay, now.
Sprinkle some on. Because it didn't have much.
Need a little bit on it? Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go.
Mine looks like a cheese.
Okay, don't get too much flour on because I think it's not sticking right now. It's okay right now. Okay. Wow! Now let's change the direction of the roller a little bit. Can you roll it that way? Oh, awesome. Woo! Okay. Let's turn it this way. Let me turn it this way for you. Just a couple more times and you'll be ready. Okay. Now.
Wait, I put a little bit more so it's nice and floury.
Okay.
Now I'm going to put a little...
Come toward me with it this time. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, let go there.
Now,
let's see.
I'm rubbing some off.
I think we're going to have to go a couple more times here.
At
the end? There you do it.
Oh,
you're just so good. Corey, whoops. I know. It's a little bit more. And then in this direction.
I'm going to do it.
Oh, you are. Okay, stop. I think it's big enough. Don't you think? About as big as your plate that you eat off of sometimes? Okay, Corey, here's some cheese. Now put it over, see, like that. Put it right here. Between you. Don't put it on this side. Put it over there. Okay?
I'm going to put a little bit of flour from here.
No, don't keep putting flour. It'll show up. You don't want too much flour on it. Makes little knots after a while.
What's knots?
Little chunks. We don't want to bite into a chunk of flour. A little more, Corey.
I'm trying not to get too much cheese.
I know you are. You're being very careful. And spreading it beautifully. However, I know Papa's going to want just a little bit more. You know what, Papa likes cheese.
I was making Corey's.
That's it.
No. I was making Papa's because it has
a lot of cheese.
I'm making Papa's.
Okay, I think that's got enough. It's going to come out. I'm going to take a little bit of that, put it back. Yeah. All right. Now, watch this, Corey. I'm going to take this and fold it over. Oh, bless you. How good of you to turn your head. Now I'm going to roll this over, closing it up, right? So the cheese won't come out. Wait just a minute. I'll have it ready for you. That's right. You know what comes next.
Cheesies.
Oh, goodness. It won't stay because that's why you have to press it. Did you see how to do it? Like that? Okay.
We need to put weight on it.
Oh, very good. Okay, just keep going around. Let's see, I think it may need a little bit of flour on it when you press that hard. Here. When you press it hard, it gets stuck. Here. Not too much flour. Just put it right in. You can dip it into the flour. Put the flour on the table, and then we can just dip it in like that. Okay, now press. Not too hard. That's good. Now pick it up. Excellent.
We make marks in it.
Yes, just enough to make the mark and keep it closed. And can you get that little piece right there? Here, I'll turn it for you. You press. All right, now keep going around the other side. Not there. Here. That's it. That's it. Beautiful. Okay, not too hard. You don't want to go cut all the way through it. Not too much muscle.
But we do need some muscle.
A little muscle, but not enough that we go all the way through to the table. Okay. Keep going around. You've got to go to the edge. No, don't put flour there. Gorgeous. A little bit there because it's just that. And this one we don't do anything on that big side. Okay. Does that look nice or what?
Nice.
Is that nice or what? All right. Do you want to do another one?
I want to do another one.
Okay, I've got to make these more the same size.
I want to do it fast.
Well, let's let Ian go next to give you a little bit of a rest. Okay, Ian, this is sticky. Does that look good? Does that look good? Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm going to put them in the oven in the bottom. And
the very, very bottom?
The very, very bottom, well, the bottom rack, the bottom shelf. for 14 minutes, and then in 14 minutes, I'll take them out and flip them over, and it'll be another 14 minutes. And then I'll put the rest of them in. I don't have enough room in my oven to put them all in at once, so I cook 5 at a time. Okay? So 14 minutes. Here we go. I'm going to move this thing to
Oh, the timer dinged.
Yep.
It's time to turn them over.
Did you see where I put you? Right over
Here we go. Grammy, what are we doing?
Wait, okay. All right, the timer just dinged, and we are going to see that big
Look,
we were
Ian.
making for Papa?
Wow.
See, I
Look
told you
at
it leaked out. Doesn't matter, but okay, we've got to turn these over now. See how they puffed up a little bit? So we're just going to flip it over. And flip this one over.
Lena, are you helping out? Are you helping? Oh. Aha.
How do these smell?
Mmm.
Yes, they do smell good.
And now we put them back in the oven.
Back on the bottom shelf
Back on the bottom shelf.
for 14 more minutes, and then they're done. And then we have the rest we're going to fix.
Okay.
14 minutes.
All right.
See you later. All right, I bet you're excited about seeing the cheesies. Here they are. This is the bottom side of them. Now I'll flip it over so you can see what they really look like when they're done. See how crunchy they are? Yep. We had extra cheese there because the boys and I kept putting more extra cheese. And these are cheesies. What do we eat them for, Papa?
Just because they're good.
We can have them for lunch or snacks. Very, very easy. And we'll be putting the next ones in just a moment. Ian's doing the last one. So.